Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I really wanted to show you how to do my everyday makeup look. Obviously it's going to take a little bit longer than my normal makeup would because I'll talk you through what I'm using and the steps, but I've been wanting to sit down and film this for ages just to show you what I use. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is a tiny bit of bronzer just in my crease just to warm it up a little bit. I'm going to use my go-to everyday brush that I keep in my makeup bag. It is the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease with my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I literally use the tiniest amount, I don't want a lot on my brush, and just dust it in the crease. Literally all I'll do. All I want is just a little bit of warmth and nothing much. I'm so messy, I literally just rub my eyes. Blend it all out nicely. Right, so that's that. And then what I'm going to do, just to define my eyes a little bit more, is get a fluffy blending brush. So I'm going to use my Huda Beauty brush. I don't know what it's called, but it says eyes and then smoke and smudge. So I'm going to use the eyes section. And what I might do is go in with my brow powder again. Literally pick up the tiniest amount because it's so dark. If you don't have a dark brow powder, just use like a dark eyeshadow or something, it doesn't really matter. And just run it along my lash line. Just to give me a little bit of definition. I always like to wing it up a little bit as well, just so it gives me a bit more of a catty look. And that's literally all I'll do. So it just gives the tiniest bit of definition, nothing much, but I don't want to look like I've made an effort. So obviously skip that step if you want, but I do like to define my eyes. It kind of makes it look like I've made more of an effort. Now for mascara, I always prime my lashes no matter what. I want good eyelashes if I'm literally doing my makeup in 5 minutes. I don't care, I want them to look perfect. So let me grab, I use Paradise Primer Static from L'Oreal. I used to use a Dior one, but it was just a bit more expensive and this works just as well. Now I grab my dirty eyelash curlers. I really need to get it clean. Just curl my lashes. One hack, obviously you can do, not really a hack, is get LVL done on your lashes, but I haven't had time at the moment. So this will have to do. Oh, I just have like really short stumpy lashes, so I can't live without these products. This I find just really helps thicken them, so you don't have to then worry about putting like layers and layers of mascara on. And it's meant to look after them too, so win-win. So once they're nice and clumpy, I'm then going to put my mascara on. Just a heads up, I like quite, I don't want to say spidery, but I like quite thick eyelashes, so, but at the same time I like them to be separated. So I'm going to use the Bad Gal Bang mascara I got in my advent calendar, so it's a mini. And just coat them generously, making sure you put it on the tops and the bottoms of your lashes because you don't want the white of the primer coming through. I really love this mascara at the moment, it's so nice. It kind of like does both, it lengthens and thickens them. I really loved having a makeup advent calendar this year. I got so much skincare that I loved and so much good makeup. Definitely going to be doing that again. I got the Feel Unique one this year, it was really nice. I also had a June advent calendar and that was amazing. I think I'm getting a bit carried away with my lashes, so I'm going to leave them for now and then come back to them. So next, as you can tell, I don't know if it's a bit bright, but I've got fake tan on my neck, so I want my face to match. So what I do, I use the Drunk Elephant, it's like a debronzy, it's a really long name. But yeah, it's basically like a little bronzer, a liquid bronzer you put in with your skincare, or you can just put it on its own. So what I'm going to do today is mix it in. I've already done moisturiser, so I'm going to mix it in with my primer. And for primer today, I'm going to be using my fave, which is the Beauty Flash Balm. I've loved this for ages. I find it gives you a nice glow, but it's also a bit like tacky, so then your makeup sticks really nicely to it. So then I'll also mix in my Drunk Elephant bronzy stuff with that. Nice brand new one. I use a generous amount because I like my face to be nice and glowy. And then a little pump of that. Get my hair out of the way. I don't know why I do my hair before makeup, but I do. And then mix it all together on your hands so you've got enough of the bronzy goodness. Oh, I've put so much bronzer in there. I'm going to be tan today. And then blob it on your face. I'm actually using the viewfinder to see what I'm doing because I can't really hold a mirror right now. Let's just get this on my hands. Alright, let's just go for it. Make sure you bring it on your neck because I don't want a pale neck in comparison to my face. And there you go. Already I feel like it gives you so much like life to your face. So I really like that. For foundation, I say that I'm going to use a tinted moisturiser actually because I just don't feel like wearing foundation every day. So I'm going to be using La Roche-Posay. It's all in French, but basically it's a tinted moisturiser in the colour Light. I'm hoping it's the right colour for me at the moment. We will find out. I just don't like having a lot on my skin nowadays. So I keep it as minimal as I can. And then what you can do is cover up your like imperfections with the concealer. Even though I'm like really oily, I'm really into my glowy products at the moment. I just like looking like I just woke up glowing and fresh. Then I'm going to get my sponge and just blend that in. For an everyday makeup look, I don't think it matters if your like skin shows through. It's okay to have blemishes and whatnot. I've got acne scarring on my jawline, so I kind of let that show because it makes the makeup look even more natural. So whilst I let that soak in a bit, I'm going to put a little bit of brightener under my eyes. It's kind of like a colour corrector really, so I like this every day because I have really purpley blue under eyes. But put it just where the colour is, don't use it like you would a concealer. This basically does all the hard work and gets rid of that purpley colour. If you have more like browny green under eyes, a lot of the time if you have a darker complexion, then you're going to want to use more of a peach colour or a reddy colour. But I really don't agree with the red lipstick people use, it's just not for me. It's just so thick. And you can see that just brightened me up already, which is really cool. Now I'm going to use a little bit of creamy bronzer. Just like a contour stick, just a little bit. I'm not even going to use it like contour, I'm just going to like draw around where I need it. Again, sorry, I'm using my camera as a mirror. I always wonder why my hair or like my fringe gets greasy really quickly, but then I realise it's because I literally smother it with makeup. So no wonder. So I just want to warm up my face a little bit. Obviously you can use a powder bronzer, whatever you like. But because I've got quite a glowy complexion today, I'm going to use this one. Let's get it under my chin because I don't want that today. I'm going to put it more actually on my, like the middle between my jawline, not my jawline, my cheekbone and then my high points. Let's not forget here. Has anyone else done their contour down here and then forgotten to blend it in? Because I have. Now I'm going to use a little bit of concealer, again Age Rewind. This is just in a darker colour. I don't know how dark it's going to be, I might. Yeah, it's a bit dark. I'll blend that in to neutralise and then I'm going to use a brighter one as well. Yes, so I'm going to grab a Colourpop concealer. Oh, I'm dropping things in light. Now I don't want a lot at all. I'm literally going to blend it around the darkest points. Just like that. Probably a lot for some people to be honest, but I feel like my under eyes are just so dark that I need to sort them out. That's better. Drag it over my nose as well. And there we go. And I just want to put a bit of that darker one just on some spots I have up here. They were because I ate cheese. I can't eat it really because it gives me bad skin, but I love it, so I had an exception and had some cheese. It's weird at the moment, I seem to always get them up here now, like my cheesy spots. That's gross, cheesy spots. Now I'm going to bake my under eyes. I do this like every day, I can't not. I get really like wrinkly under eyes, I look really old if I don't bake. So, grab a little bit of your powder and just pop it under there. I only do it like under my eyes and on my T-zone. And my chin actually. Anywhere that gets greasy. And there we go. Oh, I always get powder around me when I do that. Next, I'm going to use a big fluffy powder brush and just use a teeny weeny bit of that powder just to set the rest of my face. Because I'm oily, I do have to set on my face. On a really natural day, I probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't even wear tinted moisturiser. But this is more if you're going out somewhere and you kind of want to look a bit more presentable. And I always check to see how sticky my face feels. I don't like having, if I've got like something on my skin, I don't want it to be sticky. It has to be nice and matte feeling. Because I am oily, I get the greases on my face, well I should say oils, on my face quite quickly. And I kind of dust away the baking in the process of doing this. Next I'm going to do a bit more bronzer just because I kind of want to feel a bit more bronzed. I might actually use this Hoola bronzer in my little palette for a change. I do really love my butter bronzer now. I got it in, I think it was Target when I went to Florida, but you can get it in Boots now, which is cool. A lot more expensive, obviously, but I would still pay it, so it lasts me forever. I just blend that in again. I always come back to my big fluffy brush blending. And now a little bit of blush. I always use this one at the moment. It is the Bobbi Brown Pale Pink blush. I just love it so much. It gives me so much life. It's very blue tone, and blue tone really suits my skin. I've gone a bit rosy there, but oh well. Right, bit of highlight, why not? I'm going to be using my little Benefit palette. This is the highlighter Cookie. It is amazing. Just don't go too heavy on it because it is quite intense. Like, can you see? It's crazy. Don't apply it down here too much because it's going to give you an oily look. Unless you want to look oily, I mean, that's fine. I don't apply a lot to my nose because I'm greasy, so I'll get a greasy nose anyway. Cool. Just going to spray my face with my Mario Badescu facial spray with stuff in it. Oh, looks like it's sneezing on me. And then lastly, lips. Oh, I'll just find a lip product quickly. I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Toffee lip gloss. No lip liner, I'm literally going to do it so naturally. If I can open the thing. So I'll put a little bit on like that. What's that sound? And then just use my finger to blend it in naturally. I just got my beauty blender. Okay. And there you have it. This is my finished natural everyday makeup look. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or any comments of things you want me to do next, just let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe, it really helped me out at the moment. And give me a like on this video if you fancy it. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. I will see you very soon. Bye!